Welcome to my channel, guys. Today I'll be giving a tip on how to maintain position on Binance Futures. This is quite simple and realistic, just that discipline is what it takes to survive in this space. And also, discipline doesn't just come with discipline. You may be disciplined, but greed may and emotions may come up to you, and you forget about everything and just face the market, and that's what the market wants, to rip you off. Anytime you open this chart, just know that you're on a war zone. You're trading against someone that is about losing. So if two of you are actually fighting for money, you buy, he sell, you sell, he buy. So no one wants you to win. And in that war zone, you actually got to do something everyone else is not doing, to be different. The uniqueness of your strategy is what makes you survive more in this futures. So now let me zoom in. You can see actually as I drew this line, this is quite simple to understand. Just that people actually prefer more making it quick, and that's where it lies. Once you want to make it quick, you shall know say that your particular capital go quick. So coming down here, this is the last what I call it, the last demand zone here. This is the last demand zone, and this here is the supply zone. But here actually I don't sell, I only buy. I'll tell you why. Why I don't sell is that you don't know the fundamental analysis for that coin. You don't know whether somewhere into it an investor has already planned to pump it to 150%, and you're on the chart, reading charts, trying to sell it. No, it doesn't go that way. Everyone wants pump, and that's why futures is 50% easier than FX. I could prove it to anyone. So now, since you know that everyone wants this to rise, that's a tip. That's a free signal for you. Then you focus on only buy. Draw your charts on every retrace session. This is 1, 2, and 3. This last one, even you looking at it, knows that this thing falling to here is possible. But it gas like gets more energy to fall to here, and it won't be straight up. It will actually go and then fall to here. So now what we'll be facing here is that from here, actually here is an entry zone. Here in particular is an entry zone, because this coin market cap is over 0.5. Its normal stable price should be 0.5 or 0.3. If you check the market cap and circulating supply, I'll talk on that on my next video. Just click the subscribe button and wait for an update. But not about that, let's focus on this one now. Since this dollar cost averaging, people always say it, but only few people use it, and few people that use it doesn't go like deep on analyzing charts. Like this is my 12-hour chart. You probably use 4 hours. I usually use one day, but even in 12 hours I could see what I want to see here. So the deepest dip, let me see, the rock pool of this coin is 0.6, or maybe within this range. Probably we should be within this range. Okay, my network is a bit down. Let me on my data. So now this this particular this particular this particular chart shows me whatever I want to see here. Whatever I want to see is clear as crystal. Even when where this coin actually started moving, you can see right here. So this is the last position for this coin. In order, if you actually trading for people, you can actually trade for people. I'm not advising you, but with good discipline you can actually trade for people. So looking at this last retrace zone, this is where, if actually liquidation will come to the last part, this is where it will end. It won't go minus of the chart, it will end here. And investors here will let this thing cross here. I assure you, it will only pin down here and go up. So now you know about all these things, and you know that everyone wants it to increase. You already know 40% analysis on this coin. Then what you look towards on is you maintaining your capital and how to exercise patience. Exercise patience comes with not being liquidated and not being panicking. Here now, from here will cost you minus 50%. From here will cost you 100%. You're liquidated in a times 5 margin, if I'm correct. But actually, if you pad up here, let me say pad up, like if you divide your capital into 1, 2, 3, 4, you will probably need a good capital for this, but I assure you, you won't regret it and you will never ever get liquidated. Count me, just take this word from me. You won't get liquidated if you actually use this format. First of all, get here, enter here, push it with one batch of your capital, entry here, one batch of your capital, and the last entry here. This one doesn't count. This one seems like just your savings money in your futures account, because most times this money remains in your account. It doesn't even touch here. Sometimes it doesn't even touch here. It starts from here up. But to make you rest assured and just keep your phone and sleep, go sleep without even looking at charts or anything, you need this last one. This last one is what makes you assured that even if BTC falls to 10, that you won't get liquidated. It will only pick you up here, and then you start reading the minus here, and then you start waiting for next pump. So this is basically just like holding a coin with more money in Binance Futures. And this strategy has been working for me for almost a year, and just that I realized it was called dollar averaging like early this month, to be frank. But I learned this strategy with experience. This is what I do daily. And then I say, if I should do it this way, it should be better. And one thing again, don't cross times 5 margin, on Binance Futures. It's not about profit, it's about maintaining your capital. If you're with your capital in a trade, you're also in profit. Quote me anywhere. If you're still with your capital in any trade, you're in profit. So maintaining your capital should be your first goal. Times 5 will make you think. It will keep you calm. It will make the moves fast and slow at the same time. Not like times 5 usually gets liquidated. Times 5 plus dollar cost averaging plus good entry. I emphasize on good entry. This thing actually is a chart, but some of us will just FOMO in here, saying that it will, or you will see this coin here, you won't enter it, and when it pumps, you FOMO in. FOMO in comes, nobody teach you about FOMO. You do it 1,000 times and then you get tired, and then you'll be emotionless. You'll be like, anywhere it's going, let it go. And that's when you burn the spirit of FOMO. But actually now, and I can't, there's nothing I say for you not to feel more in. It's something in human, it's emotion. So possibly anytime you see a small pump, you feel left out and just pumping, it's normal. Maybe you will actually be left out, maybe you actually not be left out. This is crypto, anything can happen. But to be on the safer side, make these lines. Even when you're FUMOing, be FUMOing with this capital from here up. Leave these ones. These ones are your saviors. You may FUMO in from here, it will fall here, this one will save you, it will fall here, this one will save you, it won't fall here, it will come back here, you will gain the loss you FUMOed from here. Instead of you to enter here, entered here, it fell here, it came back here. So from here, we equalize from here to here, then you break even if you want. This strategy has been working for me, guys, and you would like the video and click the subscribe button to be alerted anytime I upload the next video, which will probably be this week. I'll keep you updated and I'll share the latest tips on gem calls to trade, and that won't get you liquidated. The moves are safe and the market cap are still low. Thank you for watching. I'll wait for you on my next video.